Welcome to Fearless and Free TV. This is episode number 1. I am Victoria. I'm your host and your guide moving forward in this television series. I've been thinking about this series for quite a long time, and I'm feeling really guided that it's time to get it off the ground. So who am I? I am a spiritual luminary. I am a heart healer and a peacemaker. So what does that mean? I bring in messages from Spirit on behalf of humanity. I'm here to help heal the human heart that has been traumatized by fear. And as a peacemaker, it's kind of like a pacemaker, except that where a pacemaker keeps the heart pumping, a peacemaker helps keep the heart to be at peace. And in order for us to create a world of peace, it has to start with the inside. So that's a little bit about who I am and why I'm here. It's what I call love streaming. I love stream messages from higher realms on behalf of humanity. I've been very fortunate to work with the guardians of our planet. Some people refer to them as angels. They've been with us for as long as humanity's been here. They are the guardians of light. They are here to help us with our collective and planetary ascension. I've been invited to sit in on their council meetings. I've been in what I call the spiritual situation room, which is where I get to see them scrambling to try to keep us on track because there's so many dynamics at play here on the planet. I've been really blessed to know some of the what I call galactic engineers who are working on our planet to fix the repairs as damage happens. And I work with the divine feminine, the mother aspect of the infinite allness that many people call God. God is love, not a gender. And that aspect of the allness is the creation, the inspiration, the imagination, the nurturing part that we have labeled as feminine aspects. Like I work with the divine feminine who sees us all as her children. And sometimes I work with Mother Earth who brings me messages as well. Now for the last 10 years I've been sitting on most of these messages. I write them in notebooks. I have an entire filing cabinet full of notebooks with amazing messages from Spirit, most of which I've kept just for my own personal understanding, and very rarely have shared them forward unless I get guidance that they're for a specific person or that I specifically need to share them. And I've been feeling very, very strongly that it's time to take these messages out of my notebooks and share them with the people I'm here to share them with, because they're so needed right now. I haven't been teaching a lot of this because of my own inner I'm supposed to be teaching fearlessness, but I've been dealing with my own fear of how my messages will be received and what people will think of me, which I know is completely ridiculous. But these are gifts that I had as a child, and I was taught as a child in this incredibly fundamentalist religion I grew up with, that anything that wasn't taught through my religion, my specific, incredibly patriarchal, puritanical, yes, polygamist religion too on top of that, that anything that didn't fit into that little box was evil. And I've been battling that my entire life because I know I'm not a bad person. What I bring through is so beautiful and so loving and so light-filled, and it comes from angels and from God. How could that be bad? And yet I kind of battled that within myself of fear of how it would be received, and I can't do that anymore. Rather than just testing the waters and putting a little foot out here and a little foot out there and stepping back, and I've been kind of playing hide and seek for 10 years. I've just decided it's time to step out of the spiritual closet and lock the door behind me because this can't wait anymore. Humanity needs it too much. So today is episode 1. I'm stepping out of the spiritual closet, letting the whole world know that I'm here and that I'm going to be sharing the messages that come in from the guardians of light, from the angels, from Mother Earth, from wherever they love stream to me, and I will be sharing them forward. I might have guests on the show occasionally if there's something that I feel really drawn to share, or someone who has a message that I think humanity needs to hear. I might have guests on as well from my 3-foot cubicle in my home office. Like everybody else right now, I'm at home because we're on lockdown. And that is where my first messages will start. And then that's why I'm feeling so pulled, so tugged to come out of the spiritual closet and tell humanity what it is that's streaming through me. Because what we're seeing on the surface, what the media is telling us, is so completely different than what spirit tells me. And if we're only listening to what mainstream media is telling us, we're missing out on most of what's happening on the planet. We're missing out on all of the light that's available to us if we're just streaming fear-based media. So I've decided that it's time to share what I know and what I hear and what I feel in my heart and what I know humanity is capable of. And I can't keep it to myself anymore. So this is it. Episode number 1. And I will be signing off now. I wish all of you love and light and prosperity and delight and all the goodness that being human has to offer, because we're all here as emanations of spirit, as the embodiment of love, and there's greatness in all of us if we choose to see it and accept it and be the loving beings that we're here to be. So love and light to you. I'll see you again.